Good morning, guys. It's tech time, and today we are going to be talking about the best camera based smartphone you can get this year at a fairly low price. And that phone is the Google Pixel 4a. So, we are going to go through the leaks and rumors of the upcoming Pixel 4a. We are going to be talking about the specs, design, display, camera, battery, price, and launch date. So, without any further ado, let's get started. Starting with the specs, the Pixel 3a was never focused on premium materials or high performance chips. And this is also the same this year. The Pixel 4a is expected to come with a Snapdragon 730, which is the lower version of the Snapdragon 730G. The 730 is a 8nm processor which has two high performance cores running at 2.2 GHz and 6 low performance cores running at 1.8 GHz. The phone will come with a baseline storage of 64 GB of UFS 2.1 storage and 6 GB of RAM. This is a huge improvement over the Pixel 3a, which had 64 GB of the slower eMMC storage and only 4 GB of RAM. Moving forward, let's now talk about the design. The Pixel 3a was a phone made completely out of plastic, which was okay as it was done to lower the price and also because it was focused on the camera and not the phone material. But even though the 3A was made out of plastic, it was able to survive Jerry Riggs Everything durability test, which is kind of intense for a plastic body. And the Pixel 4a is said to be having the same plastic body, so durability might not be a problem. The phone will have a fingerprint scanner and a huge camera bump at the back of the phone. And the power button will continue to have the iconic dual colored power button. The phone will be available in two colors, that is just black and barely blue. Now, let's talk about the display of the Pixel 4a. This year, the Pixel 4a might come with a 5.81-inch punch-hole OLED display, which, if you think about this, is the first time that Google came with a better display design, because Google has been shunned as the company with the worst history of display design. The Pixel 3a had a huge bathtub notch, and the Pixel 4 had a bezel that was modern in 2018. So this can be one of the best display design they had in a while. The resolution of the screen will be 2340 x 1080 and with a PPI of 444. Comparing to the Pixel 3a, it's not a big leap, but just some small improvement. Now, let's get into the main focus of this phone, and that will be the camera. The Pixel 3a was a big hit just because it has the best camera at a very low price. And every tech geek on this planet is expecting the Pixel 4a to give the best camera performance in Android at its price range. The rear facing camera is expected to come with a single 12.2 megapixel which will support 4K at 30 frames per second. Now the disappointment starts that even in the 4a we will not get an ultra wide camera. Now this is very sad, but it could be that they ditched it just to keep the price low. Let's flip to the front, and here we have a 8 megapixel selfie camera which can record up to 1080p at 30 frames per second. Now the camera will be great because Google has had a good track record of having the best camera software. Heck, people port the Pixel camera app just to get better photo quality on their phones. And the app is able to take even better photos than the stock camera app that is available in the phone itself. So the photos of the Pixel 4a will be the best in class for the price range. The only real competitor of the Pixel 4a will be the iPhone SE 2. Let's talk about how long this phone will last. The previous Pixel 3a had one of the best batteries. It beat the OnePlus 7 Pro and Zenfone 6 in Mr. Who's the Boss battery test with a total time of 8 hours with a battery size of only 3000 mAh battery. So the Pixel 4a is also expected to have better battery life with a 3080 mAh battery. Coming to the price, the Pixel 4a is expected to have 64 GB of storage and 6 GB of RAM at a price of $399 or even lower at $349. Its predecessor, the Pixel 3a, with the same storage and 4 GB of RAM, had a price of $399. So this means the Pixel 4a will be equal or even lower than the already amazingly priced Pixel 3a. Right now, the launch date of the Pixel 4a is expected to be somewhere in July or July 13. But it could be even late because of the ongoing pandemic. But Google still hasn't announced anything officially, so we just have to wait. With this video comes to an end. And have you guys seen the Samsung Unpacked event invitation? It has become official and we will soon be seeing the Note 20 fairly soon. Next week we are going to be having a killer gaming phone, so stay tuned. If you like this content, please hit the subscribe button, and while you're at it, go and type something in the comments. And as always, goodbye.